Alright, so today we're looking at the best RTX 4090 pre-built gaming PCs that you can get right now. So hey, all the links will be down in the description if you want to get one yourself, and if you like the video, press on that like button. If you want to see more videos of that kind, subscribe. So as the way it is right now, you cannot easily find an RTX 4090 in stock online. From the way the RTX 4090 is priced right now, the difference that you're gonna get in terms of value will not be that high. And if you don't know the RTX 4090 or how good it is, this is the latest GPU from Nvidia, the highest end GPU a consumer can have right now. And looking at some benchmarks, 8K ultra settings benchmarks, for example Cyberpunk 2077 at 8K ultra settings with ray tracing and DLSS set to quality, you'll be hitting around 50 frames per second. You can easily get it to 60 FPS if you lowered down some settings or you just hired the DLSS to performance. Looking at another game, The Amazing Spider-Man, and at 8K ultra settings with ray tracing turned on, you'll hit around the same FPS of Cyberpunk 2077. We're looking at 50 to 55 FPS. Red Dead Redemption 2, and at 8K ultra settings we are getting a very good 60 FPS constant one, so it's a really good heaven in terms of gaming in my opinion. So yeah, these are one of the three most well-known and most demanding games that you can actually play right now, and at 8K you are getting really good FPS. So the first PC that we have right now that you can actually get right now, we are looking at a UK Mantis V2 for around $3,800, and it's got an RTX 4090 of course, but it doesn't specifically say what type of model it is. It's got a Ryzen 9 7950X, which is an $800 CPU, 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, clocked at around 4800 MHz, and you can easily hire that up if you want to. 1TB PCIe Gen 4 SSD, which is a bit underwhelming, but hey, it's more than enough for a gamer. With the pricing of the RTX 4090 right now, if you were to build it yourself, it would get you around the same price, or let's just say a flat $4,000. One of the things that you don't know, that the board is not an X670 board, this is a B650 board. But really that doesn't affect the performance that much, and let me tell you out of the way, the B650 boards are still high-end ones, and it's liquid cooled and it has a lot of fans for better ventilation. So yeah, the Mantis gaming PCs are so well known for being one of the highest end PCs, and it's in green, so if you're team green it will flatter your PC. Now if you want another PC, we have only two PCs left, and they're both from the same company, but yeah, you cannot get them right now because these PCs for $3,750 and $3,700, they got an Intel i9 13900K and KF. So this is a CPU that hasn't been released yet, but as soon as it will be released, you will be able to actually get this PC. It's available for pre-order right now. So yeah, it depends on your liking. I am more leaning towards the one with blue fans because it's got a lot of fans in it, and it's got pretty much the same specs of the previous PCs. But yeah, the only difference is being the 13900KF, which is a CPU that has not been released yet, and it's a Z690 board, so nothing fancy there. So these are the two PCs or the three PCs that with the RTX 4090 that I think are worth getting right now. There isn't anything right now at the time of making this video that is worth getting, and they scream the highest end parts in the market right now. There are a lot of other RTX 4090 PCs for $5,000 and they're not worth it. This one in my opinion, or these PCs in my opinion, they will get the job done and you'll have really great experience. So yeah, that's been it. If you like the video, press on that like button. If you want to see more videos of that kind, subscribe, and they'll see you in the next one. Peace.